Yo! This is the Arcane Odyssey Bounty Hunter Zoro build. And so with this build, I decided to go Warlord to make the build extremely viable while still looking good and matching Zoro. And so most people would have decided to go Warrior, however there is much more potential here, I see it as. And so taking a look at my stats, let's jump into it real quick. So taking a look at my stats, I have a 120-30. And so I have 120 strength and 130 weapon, which I would suggest actually not doing this and going 100 or 150, you know what I'm saying? 100, 150. But I enjoy using shot because it's a good range move, and I believe it's a good, a good way to catch people who are trying to run away and stuff like that. And so my fighting style for this build is Iron Leg to get the most out of like Warlord in general, because it's the best for PvP. You get the extra bleed and AoE off my attacks. And so far it has been amazingly strong. And so let's jump into my gear real quick. So then again, I don't believe, let's take a look at my stats one more time. So I don't believe that there's a major thing in whatever you choose. Like, it's just preference, honestly. If you want to go 120, 130, go ahead. If you want to go 100, 150, it doesn't make a major impact on your build unless you like something more than the other. And so jumping into my gear, my gear. I decided to have a good chunk of both HP and power for this build to make sure I can put out enough damage without dying quick. And if you want to maximize this build, you would probably want to replace this with Sunken Set. And so right now I'm currently hunting for Sunken Set, to maximize this build and so on. And jumping into my weapons, for my weapons I chose swords, of course, because of Zoro. I chose for my main weapon Kai Saber, dual swords for flexibility, and great sword for Tempest. And so in my eyes, Tempest is really viable because it deflects all projectiles and counters other warlords and warriors, And so this build is not entirely complete because I'm missing a few enchantments on my dual swords and my great sword. But I hope you enjoy. And yeah.